And I also have been told many times by clients that, I've had therapy, it's never been like this. Nothing like this. And I've had EMDR and it's never been like that. I really didn't know what they were talking about. And I've been giving a lot of thought to this where, we're always told as therapists, find your niche, find your niche. And in a way, my niche started in 1975 and I took a long road to get to this point. And so in a way, my niche kind of found me, which is I have this Jungian perspective on my life, and it's present in EMDR processing. And it's a perfect fit for psychoanalytic thinking and trusting in the unconscious, where the unconscious is just going to deliver what needs to be delivered for the person to heal. But most of us have no idea what the unconscious sounds like. We don't understand, are not really trained to know its language. So that's kind of my part of what I bring to the training. Also, I'm preparing an advanced training, and I've sort of noticed, and this has gone kind of unnoticed, that treating trauma is what EMDR is for. It's trauma therapy. But that's the least of what it is. Because what it really does, when it really works, when you're using the full power of EMDR, it dismantles the negative maladaptive schema of the person. And we all have a negative maladaptive schema that drives our life. And EMDR dismantles that and causes it to shift to an adaptive perspective. And there's 6 stages that I've observed that people go through. And I've been doing this for a long time and working from those 6 stages and preparing an advanced training. So, EMDR has allowed me to be who I am, to be creative in my work. It's never boring, because I loved psychoanalytic stuff when I was a kid. And now it's really come into like full view, a full understanding of it. And it happens right in front of my eyes very quickly. EMDR makes these things happen quickly. Like, you don't have to analyze your dreams for like 6 years. You just come in and in 3 minutes, it's right there in front of you. So it's just wonderful thing. So that's like my mark. So this is how I play the piano. Some other trainer might have a more cognitive approach. They're all like in their head and they want to prepare and they think everything out and they plot everything out. And that's fine. If that's like you, if that's what you like cognitive therapy, that's where you live, and EMDR is a fit for you too. But that's not how I think. Like in our basic training, we follow the EMDR curriculum. And we can't help but put our mark on it a little bit. And then my advanced training is more about, I think the way that I work is I wait for it to come to me. And I don't pretend to know that I know what the problem is. We know what the symptoms are. I don't know why they're manifesting themselves. So I just wait to see. And EMDR will show us both. And I just read this book, this wonderful book by Robert Johnson in his biography. I never forgot it. He said, yeah, things really go along and they work out much better when I tell my client that I don't know and that you don't know. But we're going to find out together. And that's what happens. Like doctors will come in and I'll try to convince them to allow them to just let go and not think. It's really hard for surgeons to not think. That's what they do. But I kind of explain to them, listen, this isn't a thinking thing. You're like a really smart guy. If you could just think about it and get to the answer, you would have got to it a long time ago. So it's not a thinking thing. Thinking is not required. It's really surrendering. So, I think I may be the only one that thinks like that, but I find it just to be true in my work. So that's kind of, my mark on it. And I think that other people that I've talked about this, people that have read my book, find that it resonates with them. And the more they sort of have that perspective, they kind of see it frequently in their office. So, it's valid. And I'm ready to publish, a more scientific journal article based on these 6 stages and all of that. So kind of bringing it into the EMDR community, hopefully.